Made it out to the Tulip Farms. This is just probably about a 5 or 6 mile trip from the airport, near the airport. Have made it out to the Tulip Farms. Probably about a 6 mile trip from the airport at Schiphol Airport here in Amsterdam. A long day of travel, aren't they all though? Came out of Salt Lake City direct into Amsterdam, and it's about noon here now. Landed about 8 o'clock this morning. And I don't know what the cost is to go into the Tulip Farms here, but the fragrance in the air is incredible. You can just, it smells like a giant flower. These look a little worse for the wear. My bet is the ones inside are going to look pretty spectacular, so we'll go check them out. Well, spring has sprung here in Europe, and in particular, Amsterdam. It's these gigantic fields of tulips. Just kind of go as far as the eye can see along the canals. And this is a gigantic park that goes for acres and acres. And it's just covered in all these flowers. I've been in here for about 25 minutes and just barely covered a fraction of it. Down here looks to be kind of like a, looks like some food trucks and stuff like that on that other side. And from what I've read, they only bloom for about a month to 6 weeks out of the year. So if you're ever in Amsterdam in April, it's imperative that you make a trip out to see the flowers. There's a lot of color here. Kind of neat coming into the parking lot, just all the different license plates that you see. We're in the Netherlands, but saw one from Denmark, Sweden, Czech Republic, Italy, Poland. So it is certainly a tourist draw from not just the Netherlands, but all over Europe. And hey, for somebody like me, came from the States, I guess you could say all over the world. Seen quite a few Americans here rolling through the flower bed so far. Oh, these are really neat. Easter just around the corner. Just a couple of days away. If you watch this on video, the one thing you can't do is get the scent that's in the air. It's a very, very strong smell. It smells really good. Oh, the birds are chirping, the flowers are in bloom. It's spring in Europe. Kind of venturing through to the other part of the park here. Kind of on the back side towards the other entrance. So many different types of flowers. And the colors are terrific. And just the layout is impeccable here. I'm just so impressed by it. There's only one other place I've been where it was, I mean, so well tended, so well manicured, nothing was out of place. And that would be Augusta National. And of course, they just played the Masters a week ago, so it's kind of at the front of my mind. But I remember being down there, it was about 16 years ago, and we were there, walked the course on a Monday, and just all the flowers were perfect, all the grass was perfect. And that kind of reminds me of this. I don't know if this is crowded today or if this is normal. It doesn't feel like you're on top of each other, but at the same time, you can't really get off and have an area that doesn't have a lot of people. There's quite a few folks. Take a walk across the water if you so tempted to do. I'm sure a few people have ended up wet out there after a Heineken or two. Have not been back to this side yet, so I think that's going to be the next path I take. It's not going to be jumping across the water, I can tell you that. Found more water. The canals of the park. An impressive place. €3.35 for an espresso or a cappuccino. A little cafeteria down here. Souvenir shop. Been watching the Amsterdam weather for the last couple weeks. It's not been very good. Today's pretty nice though.
Well, you want to go in there? We'll find another one of those there. Right here.
After landing at about 8 a.m. this morning. I think the pilot said it was like 48 degrees upon our landing, but I think we're in spring territory, 60s today. And no rain, which is pretty nice. Wow, that's just really, really nice.
Nee, het is goedkoper, denk ik, om het te laten doen.
야, 바삭거린 거다요.
Ja. Best een boerderij. Die paarse, jong. Ja.
Hoe gaat die?
Ja,